Hello and happy Monday from Radically Rational and radicallyrational.com. It's great to be back with you. As you may know, we took a little break on these daily videos while BB was having and recovering from some surgery. It all went great. Thank you so much for your outpouring of support and love. BB appreciates it, and so do I. Okay, I think I'm ready to declare this iteration of the XFL a success. It's a pretty good product. It's pretty entertaining. The games have been competitive. There are good players out there at virtually every position except quarterback, but I digress. The in-stadium fans have been very enthusiastic, and the national telecasts have been very compelling and very innovative. So here's why I'm going to call it a success. It'll be back next year, and it will be an even better product. Way to go. Any chance the Texans won't take a quarterback with that number 2 overall pick in the draft, which is a week from Thursday? It's 10 days away. Any chance? Go to my sports blog at radicallyrational.com. We discussed this, and also, could they make a deal with the Cardinals, who have the 3rd pick? Is there some way that the Texans could get Budda Baker, the 2-time All-Pro safety? And how about, think about this, maybe bringing D-Hop back to H-Town? It could happen. Look, I'm not in any way a LeBron hater. I respect him, but I must admit, and this happens all the time, it rubs me the wrong way when LeBron James refers to his teammates as my supporting cast. That's a bad look, man. It really is. And in the NBA, as we saw yesterday in those series openers in the playoffs, just like in the NFL, sometimes a player's biggest ability is availability, and that's now in question after we saw a lot of superstars get dinged on Sunday. All right, this is so much fun. Clearly, Fox Spews now wants to cut a settlement deal with Dominion. If I'm representing Dominion, here's my offer. Screw you. You're going to fork over $1.6 million, and we are going to air all of your filthy, dirty laundry. All right, we're recording this at about 7 o'clock on Monday morning. So right now, we're about an hour away from the scheduled launch of the most powerful rocket in human history, Elon Musk's SpaceX Starship, on the pad at Boca Chica Beach, which is just outside Brownsville. Used to live there. Okay, I actually thought about jumping in the truck and driving to Boca Chica Beach until Elon said this. He says he'll consider it a success if at least the rocket gets far enough away from the pad to not damage the pad when it explodes. Elon, tell me when you get some of these bugs worked out, okay? All right, so Marjorie Taylor Greene is heaping praise on the Pentagon leaker. Of course she is, and calls him a Christian. Of course she does. Here's the deal. I am moving quickly toward the completion of my 7th decade on Earth. Okay? And there are things I just don't have time for. Remember that old song by the Guess Who? No time left for you. I got time for all of you, but I don't have time for crazies and idiots. I'm done with them. You tell me that you're going to praise the Pentagon leaker and that he's a patriot? I ain't got time for you. Okay, so that goes for big lie pushers, election deniers. It goes for Jan 6 deniers. It goes for COVID deniers. It goes for lunar landing deniers, because there's just no denying that these people are knucking fucks. And I'm done with them. Climate change deniers. Here's when you know you're irrational. When you do not accept established, corroborated facts in favor of whatever your little fantasy narrative is, you're not rational. Folks who want to whitewash our history because our children can't handle it. I ain't got time for you. People who want to ban bucks. I ain't got time for you. And people who will look you in the eye and actually make a case that if we're having a conversation about mass murder, gun violence, mass shootings. Okay, we're talking about gun violence, but we are forbidden to use the word gun. That makes sense to you? This is absolute lunacy. One of my employers / clients has scheduled me for active shooter training today. And it's probably a pretty good idea because that's where we are now. We are numb to things we should not be numb to. Like, say, Clarence Thomas. One more thing, a cryptic tease, a great and big surprise is coming from us to you next Sunday, April 23rd. More leakage as the week continues. We are radically rational.